Welcome back to another episode of our new Destiny character. In the last episode, we worked on bumping up our light level so we could start the Rise of Iron campaign. We ran the Fallen Saber, acquired our first exotic from Xur, and completed various quests on Venus and the Dreadnought. After defeating Ala Kul, we ended the day as a 265 light level, and Rise of Iron recommends 280, but we're close enough.
In the years after the collapse, the world had no guardians. It had only Iron Lords. Immortal, fearless, we fought to protect the survivors of a once great age. Our battle was about more than crawling back from the shadows. The Iron Lords would give humanity back its future. Some know the legend, but no one truly knows how the Iron Lords died their final deaths. That was something you had to be there for, to witness, to remember, to know even heroes can die, and survival is not always a victory. Now I am the lone sentry, and my watch is eternal, waiting for the day when whatever we disturbed awakens. The Iron Lords are gone, but our fight is far from over.
After that amazing cutscene, our ghost tells us that the Fallen House of Devils are back and they're digging into Golden Age research labs all across the system. They've shifted a massive amount of resources to an area that's been dark for centuries.
Normally I'd say it's just another day. Except, what's really got everyone talking is that Lord Saladin has left his post at the Iron Banner to take charge of the situation personally. Only rather than go straight to the Cosmodrome, Saladin wants us to investigate an abandoned observatory in the mountains. Very strange.
A group of Fallen has captured Fellwinter Peak. My team and I are en route, but we won't get there in time. I need you to secure the observatory at the top. It is imperative the Fallen do not establish a foothold on that mountain. If the Fallen are working their way up the mountain, their goal is to take Vostok Observatory.
What would the Fallen want in an abandoned outpost?
Things better left buried.
Saladin tells us there's a gondola nearby that'll take us up to Vostok Observatory, so we fight our way there through just a few Fallen. Thanks to being 15 light levels below, the enemies hit much harder and made this mission even more challenging. On the gondola, I basically just had to hide. The sniper vandals were just way too lethal. Our gondola ride was cut short though when a fallen skiff shot a rocket at us, blasting open the side of our gondola.
We can't take another hit like that. Jump! I don't understand. If there's something so important up there, why wasn't the Vanguard protecting the temple all these years?
This place and its secrets are my responsibility.
We continued our path to Vostok Observatory, clearing out the fallen along the way. We eventually make it to the observatory, which looks familiar to you if you've played the Crucible map Vostok in Destiny 2. It's pretty cool to actually go through the original area again in this story mission and notice the changes they made for the Crucible map.
Be careful. Picking something up nearby.
Before we got much further, one of the dregs randomly dropped a tattered schematic. This is a quest that rewards us with the exotic machine gun Nova Mortis, which is the Void counterpart to Thunderlord. Considering we just bought Thunderlord from Xur, I'm actually pretty happy to start working on this quest and take one step closer to getting the full Thunderlord weapon set. Now we face an old enemy, reanimated thanks to Siva.
Sepiks Prime. It's supposed to be dead. And there's something odd in the energy signature. It's not fallen, but it's regenerating.
Did you say it's regenerating? Kill Sepiks Guardian. Kill it now!
Again, because I was underleveled, this mission proved to be very difficult, and between Sepiks Siva blasts and the fallen skiffs, we had a few close calls. After a pretty long battle, we finally took him out.
All this trouble to break into an old temple?
Even old wolves still bite. Shiro, what's your status?
Circling around to make sure the area is clear. Be there in a sec.
Well done, Guardian. The temple is secure. Now we can...
Shiro, get a lock on it.
I just picked up... Wait. Multiple impacts near the wall in Sector 17.
They're attacking the sensor grid.
They must know where Siva is. Guardian, go to the Cosmodrome immediately. If Sepiks escapes, the Fallen won't be our only problem.
We head back to the tower to start our Nova Mortis quest and potentially increase our light level some more. But after decrypting some engrams, we still were way underleveled considering the next mission was a 290. So, I did the sensible thing. I called on you guys to help. Over on the Twitch channel, we streamed for a few hours and some of you guys helped me out to increase my light level. We ran a few quests and took the fight to the Taken on Venus. Oh, we got him! Yes! Oh, that was close. We started the Malak quest, and we played a few games of Crucible. And thanks to some of you guys, we ended the stream at a much healthier 305 light level, leaving us in a good position to continue the Rise of Iron campaign. And if you want to come hang out in the stream and play some D1, go ahead and follow the channel, the link is in the description below. Now as a 305, we started up our next mission.
Okay, I don't know which scares me more. The giant ketch, or whatever took a bite out of the wall.
Guardian, it's Shiro. You're gonna need some cover. Make for the Cosmodrome.
To be back in the same place we started this journey, only this time covered in snow, is great. The redesign of the Cosmodrome in the winter was incredible. We made our way into the wall, and this time things have changed.
Shiro, the only thing that matters now is finding Sepiks.
The aesthetic continues to be incredible throughout the rest of the wall.
Lots of fallen, but still no sign of Sepiks.
Once in the Divide, we actually get our first glimpse of Siva itself.
Over there. Can we take a closer look? I'm picking up some strange readings. It's like what was on Sepiks, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say this stuff is consuming everything around it.
That is Siva. With the proper direction, it could create anything a civilization would need. At least in theory.
The Fallen have made their way into one of our sensor grids, so we need to get it back online.
I just lost all readings from the sensor grid. There's a monitoring station near your location. Hook into it and try to get the grid back online.
Once inside, we see the whole room has been infected with Siva, and we quickly learn we're not alone.
These Fallen are different. They're augmented with some sort of technology, like Sepiks.
Augmented or not, we need that sensor data.
There's more of these machine Fallen inside. Got everything I could out of the sensor logs.
Nice job, Guardian. But we still have to deal with Sepiks.
We no longer need the servitor, Shiro. I've seen enough to know the Fallen have restarted production of Siva. Guardian, we've established a base at the Iron Temple. Join us here.
After securing the sensor grid, Lord Saladin finally invites us to the Iron Temple. Once at the Iron Temple, I decide to explore a bit. The Iron Temple is one of my favorite places in all of Destiny.
Are you ready for this?
For this, if they survive. The Iron Lords couldn't contain Siva. It falls to the Guardians now.
I am authorized to transmit and receive updates from the tower.
But these Fallen need to be dealt with.
I can't wait to play more Rise of Iron. It's one of my favorite expansions, and I love the game during Year 3. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like and a comment letting me know what you think of Rise of Iron. Subscribe for future episodes, and I will see you in the next one.